Welcome to the Fit 15 podcast show, where you'll find health and fitness inspiration, motivation, and information shared in 15-minute episodes. Tune in while getting a move on to make leading and enjoying the benefits of a healthy lifestyle almost too easy. It's the Fit 15. And now your host, Catherine Basu.
Welcome to the Fit 15 podcast show. I'm your host, Catherine Basu, and we're on a little bit of a streak of talking about running. Yesterday, I had Shane Inman on the show. Shane is the 2018 Santa Rosa Marathon winner and most recently won the Ventura Half Marathon on his road to the California International Marathon in early December to try to get his Olympic trial qualifying time. So really enjoyed chatting with him yesterday and sharing his running tips and also just goal setting tips. So I hope you'll check that episode out, even if you are not a runner yet and maybe don't plan on being a runner. I think you'll find the episode really inspirational and you'll get some good tips there, whether you're a runner or not. Today, we're continuing the running chat and goal setting chat by talking to Courtney Poullas. Courtney is a past guest. She was on the Fit 15 for season 1 back in episode 30, and she talked to us about running while pregnant. So if you are interested in that episode, go check that out. I will link it in the show notes. Today, we are talking about something that she's recently created, her Run Like a Mother planner. So you can learn more about that and how it might help you with your goals. A little bit more about Courtney before I share our conversation. Courtney is a distance runner, RRCA certified running coach, mom of 3, and college writing instructor. She is also the creator of the new Run Like a Mother planner and training log, a resource created just for moms who want to keep a training schedule around their busy lives. Courtney, welcome back to the Fit 15. I'm so excited to have you as my guest today.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm excited to be back on the show.
So I wanted to have you back because you've created this great new planner for runners, or I guess we should say mother runners. So would you maybe share what inspired you to create that just to get us started?
Yeah, so it's a PDF planner, and I had searched for probably a year or so. I just kept searching for a planner where I could log what I wanted to log and plan ahead for my schedule and stuff. But I also didn't want to purchase something where I had a bunch of leftover pages or sections that I didn't need. And I had trouble finding either one of those. So I was dissatisfied with what I was finding, or I couldn't find what I was looking for. So I thought, well, I have a professional writing and editing bachelor's degree. I think I'll just go ahead and make one myself. So that was kind of how it got started. Is I guess I identified a need or something that was missing and thought, I think I have the skills to go ahead and do this. So I made it thinking it could help me and help other people who are looking for something similar.
Yeah, no, I love that. And I mean, I'm not a mom yet, but I am a runner, and I have my watch, and I'll get ready to, start a training cycle. And I'm like, oh yeah, I've been running like 30 miles a week, of course. And then I realize when I start actually trying to run, 30 miles a week or more, that I have not been running 30 miles a week. So
yeah, I mean, it's really easy to this is just a 3-mile run and I'm really tired, or the kids have this to do, or they have sports tonight, or like even Halloween is like throwing me off my game completely, trying to get costumes and get stuff ready. So I think it's really easy to plan to run 20 miles or 30 miles and then just start skipping a day here or there. And that can really add up at the end of the month when you were supposed to be training a certain way.
Right. So you were saying that there are things that were missing from other planners. Like what types of things have you included? I mean, obviously we're the running aspect, but anything special that people could be excited about?
Well, I have this section called catastrophe control, and that's what's geared towards mothers who are trying to run and train. Because I've noticed that it just never seems to go as planned each week. You can plan to run 5 days a week and plan your rest days and stuff, but it's really difficult to stay on track. So that section of the planner, it asks us to think critically about our schedules and come up with 2 separate backup plans. So the plan A that never seems to work, the plan B that works sometimes, and then the plan C for when nothing seems to work. So there's things in there that it helps you outline, like childcare, and if you do miss a day, when are you going to make the miles up and stuff like that. So I think there's a heavier, planning aspect more than just these trainers that kind of ask you to log your miles.
Sure. And I guess too, a lot of times might find like a pre-made running plan, but if we don't have any background, it's hard to figure out how to adjust that when things go wrong. So you have some advice for like how that would be able to be adjusted?
Yeah, absolutely. And the other thing that I really like about it is that it's a PDF that's standard letter size. So you purchase the PDF that keeps it environmentally friendly and it keeps it pretty economical.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can print out as many pages as you want based on your training cycle. So that
Mm-hmm.
was the other thing is I was finding a lot of training logs and planners that were for 3 months or 6 months or 9 months. And I'm like, maybe I want an 8-month planner or 4 months. It doesn't necessarily mean I don't want to adhere to a certain number of days or months if that's not really what I plan to do. So I like that women can just print out as many pages as they want so they're not wasting any money or wasting any paper.
Mm-hmm. Or I know for me too, like I'll have a calendar and it's for the whole year and it's just like weighing down my bag. It's like, what is all this stuff? So maybe I feel like that's nice.
Exactly.
Where you just print a few pages to where you currently are the next few weeks and then, go from there.
Yeah. And when I train people to run, I like to make their plan 2 weeks, 4 weeks, maybe 6 weeks. I don't go ahead and make like a 4-month plan or something altogether because
Mm-hmm.
typically if I'm doing my job and they are following the training, we will alter their paces and their mileage and stuff like that as they improve. So
Mm-hmm.
I like that this is it's a flexible option for those kinds of reasons.
I love that. Well, super exciting. Any tips you have, for moms listening so far, how to be running during, times like, right now with Halloween and just now getting into the holidays as well. Like just, I think the advice of just having a planner and trying to schedule workouts is huge. I find that with my clients is can make or break their success no matter what their goals are. But anything, for the mom specifically or.
Well, there's two things. The first is when I first got into running with 3 kids and I got back into it, I thought, I would just have my schedule and kind of go forward. But every week, and this is part of what's in the planner as well, I outline what I'm willing to sacrifice and what I'm not willing to sacrifice. And that's a big help because it's not a matter of if we have to give things up. It's a matter of what we have to give up.
Right. Hi, friends, it's Catherine. And if you're joining us and only have time for that out and back walk of a total of 15 minutes, you'll want to turn around now because we're 7.5 minutes into the episode. All right, back to our conversation.
So Netflix or doing the dishes, I'm not going to lie, I usually give up housework to get my miles in. But so that's the first thing I think is outline what you're willing to sacrifice because I think having that expectation will help less surprises pop up and catch us less off of our guard.
Mm-hmm.
And the second thing is I've been multitasking whenever I can. So, for example, my youngest son, my 8-month-old, takes acid reflux medication, and it's about 2.5 miles from my house to run to Walgreens.
Mm-hmm.
So half the time I'll multitask. I'll run, get the prescription. It's a little bottle and just run back home. For Halloween, if your kids are going to be out, they're going to be walking around for a while, go on a run with them, put on your running shoes and get out there and get a couple miles in. So multitasking is a big thing too, like whenever possible.
No, I love that. Yeah, I'm lucky. I live in California now and I can walk a lot of places. But what I've noticed too is sometimes like I either get there faster by walking or running or at least maybe I get there a minute slower, but I get to de-stress versus like sitting in traffic and like, so I love that advice.
Definitely. And it's not even that it would take that long to drive to Walgreens, but you know what it's like when you wake up and realize that you have all these things to do. Even something small like that can seem overwhelming. So anytime I can put stuff together and multitask, I do it.
Mm-hmm. I love that. Awesome. So you have the Run Like a Mother planner that people can check out. Are there any other things that you'll be adding to your design shop for people in the future?
Well, what I hope to do, someone sent me a message. One of my Instagram followers sent me a message and asked if there was a section for yoga, and there isn't. So I thought in the future, what I envision with this is sort of a build your own planner kind of motif where if people want yoga pages, and if they do yoga in addition to running, they can make like an a la carte purchase and then put it all together. Or if they're going to be focusing on strength training, they can print out some pages for that. So that's what I hope to do in the future, is maybe instead of having a lot of different pre-packaged planners, like one for yoga and one for strength training, just have multiple documents that people can pick from at really good prices, like 99 cents or $1.99, and then they can build something that they really like that meets their needs.
Mm-hmm. No, I love that. Yeah. And I definitely find that just writing stuff down is because you can put it on your, on your device and have it there. But for me, if I write it into a planner, I feel like that's a lot more, it's going to keep me actually on track for whatever reason. There's got to be some like science behind that, I guess. I don't know. So that's cool.
Yeah. I mean, I think we commit to memory when we write stuff down. Commit to your memory better. And I don't know, something about it just seems like more official if you actually write it down instead of making a note in your phone or on your calendar.
Very cool. So I don't know, anything else that we should know about the planner that the runners will really enjoy?
I think we pretty much covered all of it. I'm going to be I teach at our local university, and Christmas break will be coming up here, and that's when I plan to pump a lot of this new stuff out. So there should be more updates to my Etsy shop on the January 1st or so.
Very cool. Well, that's yeah, getting everyone ready for the new year, right?
Yeah, exactly. Right when people want to make their resolutions, I should have some stuff that can help them out.
And obviously one of the reasons why your planner is good for people is that you have the background in coaching people to run. So, I mean, are you going to be taking anyone on as people are like going and trying out maybe their turkey trot for the first time and maybe thinking about running in the new year? Anything? Are you taking on any new clients or anything to have people know about that?
Yeah. There's actually a section at the end that has my contact information. I am taking on new clients to train for their spring races. So you can find that information on my Instagram account. There's a link with a run coaching application. It's a Google form. But yeah, I'm definitely looking to take on some new athletes and help some people get started running or get started achieving some of their goals.
Very cool. Well, I'm excited to check it out. And we have some exciting news for the listeners, because I mean, we'll let everyone know, you can let everyone know where to find you just in general, but then you said that you'll give us a code to get a discount on their planner if they want to go check it out.
Yep, for sure. The code is, I believe it's just all caps, Fit Armadillo. And that link is also on my Instagram profile as well to go grab that.
Very cool. And everything is mostly under English Teacher Runs, right?
Yep, that's me.
I mean, I just looking at the name, I mean, what would be a better person to create a running planner, right?
I hope so, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, back in my days of teaching, that's like, all the lesson planning and gotta have good strategies for getting it all in and being effective with your time. Well, Courtney, it's been great having you back. We'll definitely have to send people as well to hear your first episode where you're talking about running while pregnant, which we were saying seems like a long time ago, but it wasn't too long ago.
I know. 8 months. Crazy.
So awesome. Well, thanks again for taking the time to share this exciting update. And I can't wait to hear what people say when they get to check out the planner. So
yeah, thank you for having me.
Of course.
Thanks for listening to the Fit 15. For show notes and more, visit fitarmadillo.com/podcast. See you next time.
Hi friends, it's Catherine, and I wanted to pop by to thank you for listening. I hope you get to go and check out Courtney's Run Like a Mother planner. Check out the show notes for the discount code and the link to her Etsy page. Also wanted to stop by this episode because Dr. Jason Karp, who is another guest of the podcast, he talked about running tips and training for the marathon specifically. So there were 2 episodes that we did together. Is hosting a Revolution Running certification course in San Diego, California, or just outside of San Diego next month on November 17th, which is a Saturday from 9 to 5 p.m. I'm going to be attending to get my CECs and also to be able to add more of a science focus to my running coaching for my clients. If you are a runner or a fitness professional and would like to join in on that program, I invite you to come join me and check out today's show notes for a discount code for that certification. So this is a great event to attend if you are a runner or someone in the industry. If you are a runner, the cost to attend is less. If you are someone in the industry, fitness industry, and looking for your CECs, you'll pay a little bit more, but that's what happens with CECs, right? So either way, though, you'll get that coupon code that Dr. Karp has so generously offered us. So I hope you'll check that out. And I would love to see you at that program, at that certification program next month. So let me know if you're going to join. And I look forward to sharing more running tips after I attend the program myself and as I bring on more guests. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you have a wonderful day. Halloween. Some of you I'm going to see in our fitness class later, the Workout Like a Pirate workout. I do have some other Halloween-themed workouts happening next week. We do have the workouts tomorrow are actually full. So you can go to fitarmadillo.com/classes to see if there are some workout spots open for next week. And you can also go there to share what days and times are best for you, because I'll continue to add times to the class schedule and would love to have you join us. All those classes are online, so you can join from anywhere in the world as long as you have a good internet connection. Hope you have a great Halloween and to chat with you tomorrow because you're going to subscribe to the podcast, right? All right. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.